Your movie gallery here. This is the weirdest restaurant in the world, where all the guests repeat a particular action, but they never really eat or drink. Clara and the doctor soon notice that something is wrong with these people. So the doctor pulls off a strand of Clara's hair and then lets it fall freely. The movement of the hair indicates that there is no airflow in this restaurant. It means that no one in this restaurant is breathing except for them, and that these guests are either dead or robots. They are scared, so they get up and try to leave, only to have all the guests in the restaurant stand up. With every step they take, the guests around them move a little closer to them. Clearly, these people are not going to let them go. Clara has to call the doctor back to the table. They plan to finish their lunch before they figure out what to do. They sit down again while the other guests return to their tables. The two have no idea what this is all about. Suddenly, a waiter appears out of nowhere. The waiter stands by with a pale face, waiting for them to order. The doctor asks the waiter for recommendations. He takes out a scanner and points it at the doctor, saying liver, heart, stomach, and eye bones. The doctor finally gets it. He tells Clara that they will be served no food, as they are the food. Then the doctor quickly rips off the waiter's face, and as expected, the waiter is a robot. Just then, the two are locked by iron hands and they go downwards along with the sofa. Soon they are sent to a dungeon. In the dungeon, they find that no one has come to arrest them yet. The doctor asks Clara to kick the sonic screwdriver to him, which he then uses to unlock them. After getting free, the two make their way to the center of the dungeon. The doctor is shocked to find a robot recharging itself here, who is probably the boss of this place. Looking closely, the doctor notices that the boss's hands don't match. They are supposed to belong to a different body. It turns out this is not a normal cyborg. This is a robot that is using human organs to turn himself into a human piece by piece. And the point of the restaurant up there is to supply him with fresh human organs. After all, human organs age. Just then, the boss's hand moves. The two are very scared and they immediately run away. Right after the doctor goes out, the door is closed and Clara is trapped inside. The doctor tells Clara that at least one of them must escape. And then he turns and leaves alone. Looking at the awakening robots around her, Clara comes up with an idea. She knows that robots can't breathe, so she holds her breath and pretends to be a robot. But the best she can do is 60 seconds. So she must find a place where there are no robots to change her breath. But he finds that the place is full of robots and she is desperate. And finally, she can't hold her breath any longer. She is uncovered. The robot boss takes her back to the center of the dungeon for interrogation, demanding that she tell him where the doctor is or kill her. Clara tells the boss that she will rather die than betray the doctor. The boss removes his right hand, revealing his flamethrower. He is going to destroy her. She puts her hands to the back. If she is right, the doctor will come to rescue her in time. Sure enough, someone holds her hand. It's the doctor. It turns out that the doctor had never intended to abandon her from the start. Meanwhile, the doctor has brought 3 others to help. They are Lady Lizard, Strax, and Jenny. The robots quickly surround them. This is a team fight. In the chaos, the boss takes the sofa lift to try to get back to the restaurant above, while the doctor grabs the bottom of the sofa and follows. Arriving at the restaurant, the boss turns on a switch, and then the whole restaurant starts to shake. It turns out that the whole restaurant is actually an old spaceship. After a while, a hot air balloon made of countless human skins takes the ship into the sky. On the ship, the doctor asks the boss where he is going, and boss keeps repeating the answer that he is going to heaven. The doctor tells him that there is no such thing as heaven. It turns out that the boss has gone insane. He has had too many human organs transplanted into him, causing him to be able to think like a human, which makes him believe that heaven is real. Then the two have a fight. On the other side, Clara and her friends are still fighting the robots, but they are gradually losing ground. Just as they are about to be killed, all the robots suddenly collapse. It is the doctor who pushes the robot boss off the ship for shutdown. As a result, the other robots are disabled. The doctor successfully solves the crisis. At the end of the story, the robot boss wakes up and asks where he is. The woman next to him says, "Welcome to heaven." Don't forget to comment below and subscribe to Moov Gallery.